Man, there's a lot of things I would not want to be in my life, and right at the top of that is a soldier in the White Walker Army, right? This is not just a job or an adventure. This is an existential nightmare with literally no PTO. Now, joining the White Walker Army, it's not even a choice. This is conscription by death. Once you're resurrected, you no longer you. Memories, desires, personalities all dissolve into ice and obedience. So psychologically, what you're experiencing is an annihilation of identity. This is what philosophers call the death of the self. You're not even a soldier with agency. You don't care. You're just a tool, like a sword or a shield. You're animated meat with frost on it. You don't care about Westeros. None of this stuff, even at least regular soldiers get to care, right? Every other soldier in every army in Westeros, you get a speech that tells you why you're fighting, gets you all hyped up so you can go run off and go storm the Northmen or whoever it is. They don't get that. They don't get nothing. You have no agency whatsoever, but you have this imaginable force of obligation. You're compelled to do this, right? There's no promotion. There's no recognition. You don't get to leave. There's no retirement package. You fight until you get shattered or burnt up. And I don't even know what happens to you after that goes down, if you're still alive in some form. But that just means that this whole unliving life is just a perpetual state of helplessness. You have zero control, zero choices, just marching and killing. And you're surrounded by the living, like you hear the living, you see it, you see them laughing, the warmth, the chaos of humanity, and you're totally cut off from that. You're cold, you're silent, your uniformity, and the alienation is just complete. Like you are now anti to actual existence. You're denied love, joy, even suffering in the human sense. You don't even get that. And all that remains is just endless cold. And now you're stuck in this absolute hive mentality, this strange psychological connection between the Night King and everybody who's in the army, right? Like you don't have to worry about anything else like bills or heartbreak or your reputation. All that anxiety dies, but the Night King now is your will. And from this perspective, you're the ultimate regression. Like you're just a thing now. He's got all the responsibility, but you're stripped of any sense of like selfhood. And also deep down, man, it's existential dread on just a whole nother level. You're living a complete nightmare. Like this is, all the White Walkers were somebody who once had a family, who are a farmer, who felt the sun, a mother who held her babies and sang. And if these scraps might flicker, through that landscape of what's left in your brain, any flashes of that old identity can be just an unbearable like march down memory lane, right? You remember warmth, but all you get is cold, right? And this is a trauma that never ends. So these guys had to be fighting hard, but deep down, if they could have even came with the thought, would have been like, man, please somebody kill the Night King so we can all just actually be dead. Because there's no torture, I think, worse than being a White Walker soldier.